If you just saw my thumbnail, I'm fully aware that that was not a rainbow. It's just that there was no orange or yellow books in this pile, okay? I'm sorry! Hi guys, and welcome to a new video. Today I'm doing my Pride video. I'm gonna talk about LGBT plus books that I really want to read that are on my shelves. Like, there are a bunch more I want to read, but I don't have them on my shelf yet. I will one day. Like, I'm collecting books. It's a long process and it's a lot of money. I'm like leaning on my book pile here. Give me recommendations if you have some, because there's so many in the world that of course I haven't heard about, but there's so many in the world that I want to have. But these are just some I picked out of my shelf, but it might be more on my shelf that I'm not aware is LGBT plus, and I'm sorry about that, but this is like a huge pile already, so we are fine. I already recorded this video. I didn't have my Levi's Pride t-shirts. I had to film it again in this t-shirt. I had to. I am a bit closer to you guys now. Is that better? The first book I have here is The Song of Achilles by Madeline Miller. This is historical fiction set in like ancient Greek, and it's LGBT, and I'm so excited, and everyone says it's so good, and I can't wait to dive in. It's in my reading challenge I will read in August, so it's really soon, so I'm excited. Like, I know I should read it this month, but that doesn't fit with my reading plans. I'm sorry. We then have Reign of the Fallen by Sarah Glenn Marsh, and this is a fantasy, and there's zombies in it, and it's pink and it's cute, and the main character is bi, so I'm all for this. I am so all for this. We then have Autobiography by Christina Lauren. This one follows a bi teen. He has just moved and back where he came from. Everyone was really accepting of his sexuality, but now that he's in a new town, he's sort of temporarily back in the closet again. That is until he's starting his writing class and he falls in love with the teacher there, and it sounds so cute and so good, and I heard so many good things about it, and the cover is beautiful. So I'm so excited for this one. I don't know when I will pick it up. Okay, the struggle. The next one we have here is Dreadnought by April Daniels, and this one follows a trans teen. It's about superpowers, and I think the original Dreadnought dies and then Danny gets that person's powers, so suddenly she has a lot of responsibility. She has always felt like she was a girl, and now that she got her power, she turns into one. She's finally in a body she's comfortable in, but a lot of other things is happening, and it sounds really good, and I heard so many good things. I'm actually gonna read this really soon because I just got so hyped for it lately, so I'm really excited to finally pick it up. We then have Inkmistress by Audrey Coulthrust, and I have another book by her in this pile as well. This one follows Astra, who has this special ability to write her future in blood. She also is a demigod, and she's also in love with this human girl, so it sounds so good, and I got chills from saying that sentence. Can you tell my excitement for these books, because I'm so excited. The next one we have here is Cloaked in Shadow by Ben Alderson, and what I know about this is that it is gay elves and elementalist magic, and I'm actually gonna pick up this real soon as well. I've been so excited for this since I bought it in December, so I'm so happy to finally pick it up. I had so many other things to read, and can we just appreciate this stunning cover, because it's stunning. The next book we have here is Every Heart a Doorway by Seanan McGuire, and when I originally filmed this video I had not read this book, but now I have. Technically it shouldn't be on this list, but it is because it originally was, and I didn't want to take it away, so it is here. Deal with it. It's a portal fantasy where we follow a bunch of different characters that are put in this home, sort of like an X-Men home you could call it, or like Miss Peregrine's home, because they all come back from this fantasy world and have to deal with being in a normal world again, and it sucks. The main character Nancy, which we follow, is also asexual. One of the other main characters is also trans, so that is also more great representation for you, and this was also great, but I would talk more about it in my wrap-up. But yeah, it's here, it's good. The next one we have here is Aristotle and Dante Discover the Secrets of the Universe by Benjamin Alire Sáenz. This one is like an old YA that I should have read for a long time ago, but I haven't because I haven't had it. I don't actually know what it's about, I just know it's really cute and fluffy, and I'm assuming it's about Aristotle and Dante. I know that these becomes deep friends and really close friends. I just don't know if their relationship reaches further than that, or if they like are with other significant others. We then have Leah and the Offbeat by Becky Albertalli, and this follows Leah, and she's bi, and this is her book and her story, and let's be excited for Leah. Yes, I am excited and also struggling at the same time, so it's great. We then have The Gentleman's Guide to Vice and Virtue, which follows Monty, who goes on his big European trip before taking over his father's estate. It is an historical fiction novel, so that was normal back in the days. He is bi and also in love with Monty, his best friend, and apparently they're really cute, and we will see how I feel about it. It's supposed to just be cute and fluffy and hilarious, so I am all for that. We then had Upside of Unrequited by Becky Albertalli. This follows Molly, who has had like 67 crushes or something, but none of them has been returned. This is her figuring out love and things. I am unsure about Molly's sexuality because, you know, I haven't personally read this book. Even though I'm not 100% sure about Molly's sexuality, I do know that she has 2 lesbian moms and her sister also has a girlfriend. So there's loads of diversity here, and I just know that it is supposed to be really good in that spectre, just like Becky is. So it is on this list. We then have History's Oh You Left Me by Silvera, which I had for such a long time, but I haven't read it yet, and it sounds so sad, but I really want to read it. This follows Griffin, who has lost his first love, but he was not currently together with him, Theo, now recently in a drowning accident, but he always thought that they were gonna find a way back to each other, but they were not, obviously. And the only one who can understand his feelings towards this whole thing is Theo's current boyfriend. Oh, he was his current boyfriend before he died. Jackson. So they bond, and we also get flashbacks and stuff, and it's supposed to be just sad, and yeah, I have goosebumps so much right now in this video. I don't know, I heard so many good things and I can't wait to read it. We then have Ramona Blue by Julie Murphy, and this follows a girl named Ramona, and she deals with coming to terms with her sexuality as bi. I know that this is a really personal story for Julie Murphy, and that even made me more intrigued to read it, and I heard a lot of good things and it sounds really good. Another great contemporary novel that I need to read. We then have The Art of Being Normal by Lisa Williamson, which is about David that wants to be a girl. I don't know how well this representation is in this book, but I heard really good things about it, so I am really excited for it, and I had it for a really long time. I should get to it because it seems really good. We then have Ship It by Britta Lundin. This follows Claire, who is on a fan convention, and her favorite people from her show with the people who plays in the show are there. She really ships these 2 people in the show, but then one of the main actors, he says his character would never be gay, and people get really mad. To not be hated too much by the fandom, they take her with them to be like good for the press, I guess, and she gets more time with the actors, I think. She also meets this girl over and over at the conventions, and when will she get the courage to go and speak to her? She's into this girl, and I hope that they end up together, and we will see what other things. So this is full of LGBT plus things and fandom things. My favorite 2 things. The next one we have here is They Both Die at the End by Silvera, the other book I haven't read by him. This follows Mathia and Rufus. In this world, they get a message 24 hours before they're gonna die that they are gonna die, and through this app they can meet other people in the same situation, and they meet and assume they fall in love or other things, and it sounds so sad. Adam, all his books sound so sad. Why? But it's supposed to be really good, and I'm excited for it. Okay, and the last one we have here is A Fire and Stars by Audrey Coulthrust. This one It's the story of a prince and a princess. They are gonna get married and they're in an arranged marriage, but instead it's of the princess getting feelings for the prince. She gets feelings for the prince's sister. So it sounds really good. Like, I heard a bit mixed things about it, but I'm really excited to read it for myself. And a lot of people have loved it as well, so we will see how I feel about it. That was all my books for this part video, and I had a lot of fun talking about these books. I'm excited for all of them. I am always open for even more recommendations. Like, I need more. I need to get so much more of these kinds of books in general. Thank you so much for watching, and I hope you have a great Pride Month. Bye!